Chris Pratt wasn't always the ripped action star he is today. Every year, it gets harder and harder to remember that his big break was playing chubby but lovable Andy Dwyer on NBC's Parks and Recreation.
Andy is our official water fountain tester.
All right, let's give this sucker a test drive.
How did he slim down and muscle up to become Star-Lord? Here's a look behind the scenes of Chris Pratt's insane workouts. Workout roller coaster. As impressive as the transformation was, playing Star-Lord wasn't the first time Pratt modified his body for a role. His bulbous weight as Andy was a deliberate choice, and he lost a lot of it to develop a believable baseball player's physique for Moneyball. Then he bulked up even more to play a Tier 1 operator for Zero Dark 30, and immediately after that, he gained 60 pounds of pure gut to play opposite Vince Vaughn in 2013's Delivery Man.
This is you as the seal.
Wow.
And then this is you very shortly afterwards.
Chris Pratt told Vulture in 2012, quote, "I just like to gain weight and lose weight. It's a roller coaster. I just want to do this. I want to touch God," end quote. After that, he started cutting down again for Marvel, and now that he's in Star-Lord shape, it looks like he intends to stay there. Cold turkey. Anyone who drinks knows that one of the lousiest side effects of alcohol is the hit to your waistline from all the empty calories. Plus, hangovers.
Oh my God, I'm so hungover. I've never been this hungover. Are we dead?
Unsurprisingly, part of Pratt's weight loss routine involved cutting alcohol out of his diet, which he did until the first Guardians of the Galaxy was complete. He told Jay Leno, quote, "I didn't drink for 7 or 8 months, which was really not that difficult for me. I'm not like a huge alcoholic or anything, but I always prided myself on being in a pretty good mood. And then I stopped drinking alcohol for 8 months, and I realized from time to time I got grumpy," end quote. Considering where it got him, it was probably worth the sacrifice. Good eats. He may make it look effortless, but Pratt's body transformations haven't always been smooth sailing. While preparing for his role as a SEAL Team 6 member in Zero Dark 30, Pratt tried to brute force his way to a ripped physique while starving himself. While it worked in the short term, it definitely wasn't good for him. He told People in 2014, quote, "I was doing 500 push-ups a day, working out at the gym, running 5 miles a day, but with no food, and I tore my body apart. I felt terrible afterwards, had to get shoulder surgery, and I wore myself down doing that because I didn't have the proper coaching," end quote. Worse, after all that effort, the weight just came right back. It wasn't until he started eating properly and following a plan he could sustain that he found a sweet spot. No more yo-yo dieting for this guy.
All I've had is fruits and vegetables for weeks now. Oh my God. Oh.
Insane workouts. Dropping 60 pounds in 6 months and keeping it off is no walk in the park. It takes everyday focus and determination, or as Pratt put it, 3 or 4 hours a day of just consistent, ass-kicking hard work. But he wasn't on his own. Marvel producers handpicked a personal trainer for Pratt, Duffy Gaver, a former Navy SEAL who's made a specialty out of getting actors into shape. As Gaver describes his training philosophy, quote, "It's less about the workout and more about what you bring to the workout. Your will, your desire, your discipline. If it was easy, everyone would be in shape," end quote. So what kinds of workouts was he doing? Well, all of them. Heavy lifts, swimming, mountain biking, cardio, rowing, calisthenics, 4 to 6 workouts a week. On top of that, Pratt worked in some P90X and CrossFit, because why not? It's enough to make your body hurt just thinking about it.
Oh my God, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
From Star-Lord to Ironman. Speaking of because why not, in 2015, Pratt competed in his first Ironman 70.3, a grueling 70.3-mile triathlon that saw Pratt swim 1.2 miles, bike 56 miles, and run 13.1 miles, for a total of just over 7 hours of pain. Though fine-tuning his physique was surely a part of the reason he took the challenge, his main motivation was to support fellow participant Mike Day, a retired Navy SEAL who was once severely wounded in combat. After the race, Pratt told Ironman, "Mike Day's story is just so incredible. I figured if a guy who's been shot 27 times can tough this race out, I had no excuse." Eyes on the prize. Anybody who's ever tried to diet or stick to a workout plan knows it's an easy train to fall from. A couple of skipped days, a cheat meal or two, and before you know it, you're right back to riding scooters to the bathroom. But Pratt had a pretty powerful incentive to show up for his workouts.
Book a Marvel movie and and have a deadline. That's like if you don't get fat, that you might get fired. Then it's easy.
Of course, that doesn't come close to conveying how seriously Pratt took the exercise. According to his trainer, Duffy Gaver, Chris's athleticism is amazing. He is incredibly disciplined and his work ethic is phenomenal. He isn't the client you have to push. He's the type of client you have to pull down. End quote. Intense and focused, Pratt came into his training knowing exactly what he wanted to be, to entertain filmgoers as the best Star-Lord he could possibly be.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know how this machine worked.
Thanks for watching. Click the looper icon to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Plus, check out all this cool stuff we know you'll love too.